Greetings to all my chaverim in the RCA. This is Yechezkel Freundlich from Montreal, where I am completing my third year here now at TBDJ, the Bailey Shul. After spending 15 years in Atlanta, it is an honor to share some words of Torah with you on Parshat Terumah. I'd like to share an insight that Maral has on the well-known aspect that Moshe had trouble with the construction of the menorah. And what the Maral points out is that there seem to be two different solutions offered, almost contradictory solutions offered, that Chazal say and that Rashi quotes throughout Chumash as well. On the one hand, we have the Gemara Menachos on Daf Chav Tes that says Shlosha Dvarim Niskasha B'Moshe. There were actually three things that Moshe had trouble with. Ad sheher elo HaKadosh Baruch Hu be'etzbo. Till Hashem literally showed him with his finger, this is what it looks like. Shratzim and the new Levana, Kiddush HaChodesh, and our Parsha of the Menorah. So the Maral points out, well, what happened after Hashem showed him with his finger? What was the goal? What did that accomplish? So he says it's obvious that the mashmos is that then Moshe knew what to do. Just like he now knew what to do with Rosh Chodesh, he now understood the shratzim. He now understood the construction of the menorah. And this is actually reflected in the psukim in Balosa when the Torah describes the menorah, kamar asher here Hashem es Moshe. It was in the appearance that Hashem had shown him. Kain aslas ha-menorah. That's what they did. And Rashi quotes this chazal there in Bahaloscha that Hashem showed him with his finger what to do. The problem is, the Maral says, in our parsha, the Torah uses an odd word to describe the construction of the menorah and the tziva of te'aseh, that it should be made, but not that you should make it. The word implies me'eleha, as Rashi says, that it should be made on its own. And Rashi in our parsha quotes the Chazal, the Medrash, that Hashem said to Moshe when he saw that he was niskashabo, the same language that Moshe couldn't figure it out. And the Medrash says, as Rashi quotes, Hashem said to him, Hashlech la'or, throw the entire piece of gold into the fire, v'nasas me'eleha, and it will come out made on its own. So the Maral asks, if Hashem is going to have Moshe throw it in, so then why did he have to show him with his finger? Showing him with the finger is a solution. It says, here, this is what it looks like. Now you know what to do, so go and do it. And the mashmos is that Moshe did do it. But then we have another chazal in our parsha that Moshe still couldn't do it. So we have a second solution after the same description of the problem of niskasha b'Moshe, that Moshe had trouble, he couldn't figure it out. Except in our parsha, Rashi quotes the chazal that Hashem did it himself, and Moshe just threw the entire piece of gold into the fire. Says the Maral, for sure, it was done in the end by Hashem. However, it was only after Hashem shows Moshe what to do. Sheyedo v'heven tavnis ha-menorah. Moshe had to understand well all of the specifications and characteristics of the menorah. After Moshe understood what needed to be done, he was shown an image of the exact specifications. Then, as hayamaschil b'maisa ha-menorah, then he could start. Once Moshe started, but you can't start until you know what to do. Once he started, then Hashem was able to say, you can't finish this. This is beyond your ability. I'll finish it for you. And the Maral's language is, how can he begin if he didn't know? And then once he knew, Gomar Hashem al yado, v'kol ha'pu'ulo sheboim milamala, all actions, all things that happen milamala, where Hashem sends down his special siyata dishmaya, tzarech sheyaseh ha'adam lamata. But a person has to start down here. When we begin, then Hashem can say, I can finish it up for you. But we can't begin, says the Maral, if you don't know what you're trying to accomplish. If you don't have the goal in mind, if you don't have a clear picture of this is what it looks like. Had Moshe simply read the psukim and said, I don't understand, I don't know what you want me to do, then Hashem couldn't say, okay, then throw it into the fire, because then that would all be through me. And I want you to be able to do this. So I need to show you step one of the solution. When you have a clear picture of every step, then I can do this for you. I think it was such an empowering message for Rabbanim. We have so many challenges and difficulties along the way, and we have goals of things we want to accomplish, and a lot of them require tremendous amounts of siyata dishmaya to be able to succeed. Sometimes we can get advice or help, and someone shows us what to do, and we're good. And then sometimes, even after being shown what to do, it still seems beyond us. Says the Maral, but you have to have a picture. You have to have a clear goal. This is what I want it to look like. This is what I want this project, this is what I want the shul, this is what I want. And then you set about starting. If you have a goal, a clear picture of all the characteristics and the qualifications of what it is that you want, then you're a zeicha, then you can have the siyata dishmaya of, I'll take it from here, the Rebbeinu Shalom says, I'll help finish it off. Have a great Shabbos and tremendous hatzlacha.